Okay, so a quick reminder of what are we doing here? Why do we get together on a daily basis to do what? The underlying concept of what we're doing is this idea of self-directed positive neuroplasticity. And there's, one of the foundational rules of neuroplasticity is that neurons that fire together wire together. So anything that we want to get good at in our lives, any skills, any mindsets, anything really, requires frequent repetition so that our brain and our nervous system can get the message and say, oh, got it, we're doing this on the regular basis. And then quite literally structural and functional changes take place. And I hope to I'm gathering up a little collection of really cool videos, sort of videos of where you can actually watch synaptic connections form between two neurons because they're making a connection. Once that connection has been established, it becomes solidified. And so today we are going to try to activate our compassion networks. So all of those neurons that are involved in us having the subjective experience of compassion is what we want to activate today. And we want to do that really consciously, really deliberately, so that we can have at least a few moments today of telling our brain, hey, pay attention to this. This is important. I want this to be a familiar experience. Okay, so let's define compassion quickly. So looking at the picture of this little kid, I'm guessing it's pretty easy for all of us to feel into what this guy is experiencing. I have no idea what he's laughing at or what's going on, but to me, it's a palpable experience. Like I can feel the chuckle and the levity and the lightness of his energy and the joy that is emanating from him, right? Similarly, I can also feel the distress in this little girl. I don't even need to know what she's crying about, but I can see her shirt is soaked with tears. She's clearly having a hard time. The point being here, the reason I'm showing these two extremes is we are wired to relate in that way, right? The technical term for this is emotional contagion. And it just means that when we, walk into the dentist's office or we walk into a room, we immediately pick up on the vibe or the felt sense of what's going on. And when we do this one-on-one, we can obviously feel what's going on for other people. So the definition here of compassion is our ability to recognize the suffering of others, to genuinely care about their welfare, and then to express love and kindness towards them. So the reason I emphasized or highlighted the word ability is because this is a skill. This is not just something that happens to us. This is not the weather. This is not just, something that, comes from the outside. This is something that we can practice and strengthen and reinforce from the inside. So it is a skill. The more we do it, the better we get at it. And then the key parts here are, number one, there is a recognition or an attunement to the emotions that others have. There is an activation of a genuine, heartfelt caring about what's going on for them. And then lastly, there's an action-oriented component to compassion. So this is where empathy and compassion are a little bit different. Empathy is more where you feel, with another person. Compassion is you feel for another person and then you feel empowered or compelled to do something about it. And it may literally just be to express love and care or kindness towards them, and even just to feel it on the inside, but it is an actionable thing. It's not a passive experience. So that's what we're going to practice here. Because the hardest person for us to feel compassion towards is usually ourselves. This is a phenomenon that is not atypical, and I'm guessing most of us on this call will relate to that, right? I can look at these pictures of these kids, super easy for me to feel compassion towards them, and yet I also have plenty of times where I'm looking at myself in the mirror and my inner critic is going bananas and saying all kinds of awful, crazy things about me. And it takes effort and work and practice for me to remind myself and say, hey, Oli, you're people too. You know, you are also deserving of an intentional, desire to be understood and feel loved and feel cared for. So that's what we're going to practice now. So I'd love for you to close your eyes and bring to mind someone you love, or maybe someone you loved, once loved. It doesn't need to be current, but someone for whom it is easy for you to feel a kinship, a sense of connection, a sense of kindness towards. And I want you to picture them in your mind. Maybe you have a specific image of them in a certain situation. It doesn't really matter, but I want you to feel their presence. And if you can, I want you to imagine actually looking at them. And as you're in their presence and looking at them, I want you to say just quietly to yourself, so just on the inside right now, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, may you be peaceful and free. And I just want you to imagine, just in your mind, you are again feeling this genuine wish for this person that you love. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, may you be peaceful and free. And if you want, since you're muted and no one can hear you, you can even go ahead and say it out loud this next go around. You just say it with me, imagining that this person that you love and care about is right there in front of you. And maybe you can look them in the eye, or you can just say it quietly to them. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and free. And just notice where in your body you experience this sense of compassion for them, this wish of kindness and wellness for them. And savor it, like hold on to that sensation. And you can, of course, also make up your own wishes for them. And you can say those quietly to yourself or to them. The main thing is that you're feeling and experiencing this embodied sense of compassion and kindness towards them. Now I want you to hold on to this feeling, this expansive, empowered feeling of wishing this person well. And now I want you to imagine yourself. Maybe you're looking in the mirror. You can actually probably just open your eyes briefly and look at yourself on screen. And now I want you to do the same act of compassion, but towards yourself. So may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I be peaceful and free. And you might feel some resistance to that, or it may feel less authentic or a little strained, and that's okay. Just hang with that. It's totally normal. This is typically much harder for us to do for ourselves. And if you need to kind of bounce back and forth between this person that you really love, for whom it was easy to express these wishes, that's fine. What we're basically doing is we're using the energy and the authentic sense of compassion that we can feel for this other person. We're reminding ourselves that I too am a person. I too am deserving and worthy of compassion. And I'm wishing this for myself. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I be peaceful and free. Just see if you can hang with that energy for a moment. And the next move here is just like we said it out loud to our person that we love. Again, everyone's on mute, so you can say this out loud, and if you want, you can look at your little mugshot on the video call and see what it's like for you to say this out loud as you're looking at your own picture. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I be peaceful and free. Then we're going to shift to this third step of this compassion exercise, and we are going to imagine ourselves wishing well to all beings, human, dogs, cats, whoever you have in your life, and drop into this innate sense of well-being and kindness that you have, and imagine yourself saying out loud, may all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be safe. May all beings be peaceful and free. And imagine those wishes to resonate and ripple out towards, from wherever you're sitting through that house, whoever's in your house, may they feel your good wishes out onto the street, through the neighborhood. Everyone's sitting in their cars or their bikes or whatever they're doing in the supermarket. Imagine them all feeling your love and your compassion emanating out towards them. May you all be happy, healthy, free, and safe, peaceful. And you can kind of keep zooming out. Now you're looking at the whole city, the whole Bay Area, or wherever you may be right now. And imagine all those millions of human beings, all those birds and dogs and deer and other critters. May they all be healthy and safe. May they find peace and freedom. And again, just feel it. The main thing here is that we're stimulating those neural networks that allow us to have this subjective experience of compassion. And really allow yourself to steep in this, allow your neurology to steep in this beautiful experience, what it's like to be emanating out these wishes of peace and wellness and health to anyone in your life, to anyone in your area. And most importantly, don't forget yourself. You too are a being. You go ahead and take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, go ahead and open your eyes. And we're already at the end of the session. Quick reminder, if you need extra support, you know where to find me, citclinics.com/Oli. And also a reminder to invite your friends, your family, coworkers, neighbors, anyone you can think that might benefit from this. If we do this together and we do this on a regular basis, I think we can really support and help a lot of people. So I'm going to switch it over now to Q&A. If anyone has any questions, feel free to raise your hand or write something in the chat, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, I'll plan on seeing you on Monday. All right. Any questions coming in, Delilah? No. All right. Brad, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. Doing good. These helpful. I like these exercises.
Nice.
Yeah, doing good. It's a process. So that's where I am. Just kind of getting through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to keep these short and sweet. It's like, I know you and I have talked about this in the past, but the idea of frequency beats, I would say, sort of, intensity. So, even just doing this that's why I'm doing these so short, it's really just to showcase that it really doesn't take that much.
It really doesn't.
But it does take the actual doing it, right? So it takes just a few seconds or a few minutes to activate. And then once we activate it, it leaves an imprint. And the more we do that, the easier it becomes. And yeah. I'm hoping it's helpful for you.
Yeah, it is. And I'm sure it's helpful. I'll spread the word.
Cool. Yeah. I really mean that. Like the goal here is I want this to be something that really just emanates out. So if you have friends or anyone that you think might want to check it out, bring them in.
Yeah.
Monday, we'll probably do Monday is usually mindfulness Mondays. So I'll do some twist on some kind of a mindfulness meditation, and then just keep cycling through these different themes or topics every day.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
All righty.
All right, my friend.
All right. Thank you.
Great seeing you.
See you later.
Yeah, bye.
Okay. Cool.